Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Pyre. You're here with Randall Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven, when it's time for a liberation rite against the Fate. We're talking big successes. We're talking about a team with a leader who might actually deserve this. Unlike the rest that I've met, like, Dalbert's a good man. He doesn't deserve to remain here forever. Faye shall regain favor from the scribes. Rookie shall gain favor from the scribes. Trust me, Faye will be more useful than Rookie in the upcoming rite. Simply because of some trickery that the Fate doesn't invoke the trickery, it just follows with them. Such as the legacy of Jameer to Emperor's Ascent. You land amid the ancient formations of Mount Elodiel, at whose summit awaits the liberation rite. Thus begins our third ascent to the fall of Solium. My agents in the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding. Let us strive again to liberate one of our own and raise its chances. Seek the Imp Scribe's favor. Join Faye on a pilgrimage to Haub the Swallow. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Faye on a brief expedition to the monument of Haub the Swallow. Thanks be to you, 8 scribes, for it is you who have united us together in this your most sacred tradition. The path and the outcome are the same, is that not so? But I need not ask, for I am sure of it, and so I shall follow unflinchingly the path you have prepared for me. Soon you and she are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Haub the Swallow has shown you favor. You shall soon begin your ascent, though there is time to pursue your vocations. Faye gains +1 quickness for the next rite. Who shall we mentor? Rookie? No. Perhaps Faye. She is perilously close. No, that's fine. Faye will acquire her mastery soon. Gilman? Tamitha? Bertrude? I just love Bertrude so much. I'm gonna give it to her. Very well then. Educate us if thou canst. You and Bertrude spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rite, such as the properties of the aura. You sense she gains something from it. Ding. Also, private lessons do not cost inspiration. We confess thine observations continue to be of intrigue. Thank you, Bertrude. You're my favorite. They say that you don't play favorites. Ha ha! That's a bunch of bullshit. So Gilman? No. Tamitha. She may need more favor than Gilman in the upcoming rite. I'm poisoned by outside knowledge and it gives me superpowers! While traversing the ancient formations on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Molten Malith, and Tamitha happens to take notice. Here we go again, Tamitha. You got yourself into this mess. Maybe you can get yourself back out. Not that you're in any hurry, really. What would you even do if you got out? Think on that for next time. The dead can wait to hear it. Soon, you and she are finished paying your respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Molten Malith has shown you favor. Tamitha gained +3 glory for the next rite. That big damage. Adds up. You and your companions arrive again at the Scribe's Gate before an archway carved of stone. Shall we read her? The minstrel leads you toward his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. The exhales of the Night Wings, and to you again, Tariq. Greetings, Celeste. Yes, we have returned. The stars shine darkly these past nights. Nothing more than a portent of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. But they are ready for you. Then come forth, each of you in turn. Please state your name and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Wait, you. She points to Bertrude. You're new amongst this group. You must go first. Please do as she asks, Bertrude, madam. We are known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, and so he shall lead us out. The gate guardian acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so, as before, including you. Once you have all declared yourselves, she regards you all for another moment and beckons you toward the mountain's top. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. Until the summit, Tariq. Alright. Come on. Shake it all off. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. My greatest trial. Anyone to chat with? Nope. Anything at Slug Market? Welcome back, you guys. You know, I guess this is a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. Because it used to be, it was real bad up here, you know? I'd be here and just wait, and sometimes it'd get real cold, like I was telling you before, and stuff like that. So anyway, you buying anything or what? Nah, but I'll sell you a downberry. Damn it, I gotta buy some star serum. Oh well. You guys take care, okay? Thanks for doing business. Do we have any more downberries growing? Nope. Darn it. Magma mug. Singing sands? Oh, sound of countless screeching wheel mites. Right. Inspecting talismans. Praising the Underking. Reading the book. Looking up at the sky. Fretting to himself and napping someplace. Only Tizo could nap before liberation rite, but let us commence it. Again, you have reached the fall of Solium, where one among you can go free, provided you prevail against the fate in the liberation. Reader, we would ask a moment of your time. We have to talk. As darkness falls, the minstrel and Volfred pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending upon how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. The lone minstrel directs your attention towards the night sky. The stars are fading. It is true. With the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than ones you saw in the sky before. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why, I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end. The light of the stars. Without it, the rites cannot commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is that there are still a lot of stars to go. How many liberations rite remain? I do not yet know. The arithmetic is complicated, to say the least. An estimation of the numbers of the stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which they were being summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I felt that you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about, and so do you. So look forth. As the stars begin to shine, Volfred's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one now. Which means doing what I'm going to do will be more painful. Giving them bonus hope? That's not a problem. I assure you. That will not affect our ability. At least 5 stars active. Let's deactivate... Dullness? Dullness. Wait a minute. It doesn't really matter. Don't worry about what I say. I have my own plans. Remember, the rites are coming to an end. Those of other triumvirates will never have a chance to be free.
Congratulations, reader. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close.
What, do you blame me?
Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite. For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium.
I doubt it's merely him.
So too do the fate, your adversaries. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
Oh boy. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then anointed one of the fate, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. The bent old cur Dalbert steps forward and struggles for a moment with his mask. Greetings, good heralds. I am called Dalbert Oldheart. It is the greatest honor of my years to stand upon this sacred site, upon which the 8 scribes first anointed these glorious proceedings. Nightwings, We are honored to be in your presence once more. Father, they are our adversaries, not our hosts. We need not be so gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Dalbert, your son speaks out of turn. Control him. My sincerest apologies for his unnecessary outburst. Almer, please. We have worked toward this opportunity, and we now must make the most of it. He puts his mask back on. My son and I stand ready to begin. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Celeste, please, we do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that the liberation is carried out. Indeed. Then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here?
Who shall return to glory?
I'm going to anoint Faye. Yes.
Faye!
Oh, you mean me? Then I get to go home, but the 8 scribes. What if they still want me to stay?
Who shall be at her side?
Looking at that low experience. Definitely Bertrude. Definitely Bertrude. We shall lend our support to that one then. And then Ruki's got a good amount of inspiration, so I suppose I will implement him. Although, Gilman... Oh wait, no, I gotta implement Pamitha, because she got that sweet glory bonus. Alright, I'll see what I can do for her, reader darling.
It is done.
Oh god, I didn't even look at what Dalbert's abilities are. Oh boy. Well, I know one of them is that when he douses our pyre, he has a chance to return. But I also just forgot what his son and his assistant can do. We give thanks to have this opportunity to face your Nightwings. Now let us strive to our fullest capability with honor and with grace. Save your strength for the right, Father, and for the voyage home. Let this be our final battle against them. You know more than you say. More than you say.
Commence.
Oh boy. Lucky break! Right, when he gets banished, there's a chance that he may simply return. That's how that works. Woo! Ugh, why do I feel bad scoring against him? Woo. Ah! Oh no! He's got the shoulder smash! Hex of defeat! That big damage. Woo! Oh crap. No! Curse you, Kilmer. You and your bizarre luck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Almer. No lucky break today. Alright, come on. Shake it off. Hear us now, O noble Jameer, for we beseech you. Surely we cannot prevail without your aid. If ever you have heard my prayers, I beg you, please, smile upon us now. Whether from his prayer to the scribes, or simply from Dalbert's resolve, something comes over your fellow exiles here. If they are banished, they will not soon return. Yeah, and when he says not soon to return, he's not kidding. Whew. Just get in there! A couple more scores and that'll do. Oh, crap. 10 seconds for Faye? 21 seconds for Bertrude? Yeah, your hope score doesn't matter anymore. It is irrelevant in this battle. Oh! Damn! Ugh. Oh, but he caught a lucky break, because that's Dalbert. Let's get him. Take the orb. Oh, I was going to give it away. Sure, take it. But he's back. He's back because he's got that good fortune. Just get in there. Damn it, Dalbert. He is running circles around me. No. No.
From burning flame to ash.
Damn. Damn. Too many more hits like that, and it's all over. Oh, shit.
Someone grasp the orb.
Just get in there.
Pyre's flame
Give me that flame leech. You know what?
more like that and we are finished here.
Just kidding. Take it, Dalbert.
Threw it in.
You fought hard enough. Everyone, abandon your posts. Flee for your lives.
Dalbert's aim was true.
If there is any triumvirate we have faced who deserve this more than anyone, it is Dalbert.
The flame is stricken.
But I'm gonna make you fight for the last one, old man.
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own.
Come on. Just kidding. Oh, I didn't know that she also had a lob.
Pathetic.
Enjoy your freedom, Dalbert.
And there it is at last. The fates have proved their worth.
Because sometimes
The
winning
Nightwings,
isn't the
on
right
other
thing to
hand,
do.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the fate shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
I can't go home. I can't go home, at least not yet. I cannot go just yet because the scribes, they want me to stay with all of you. So it is then that the scribes have smiled on us at last. Come, Almer, my son. Let us be together as a family in this world one last time. Father, at long last. They embrace, father and son. Then Dalbert utters something and touches Almer on his forehead, the prayer of anointment. Before Almer can respond, his father heaves him into the shimmer pool. Father, what have you done? You were anointed first. This victory was yours. First, yes, but as you recall, Almer said, I and my son stand ready. Celeste missed it. Either of them could have gone free. It was your time. This is not my time. It's not my time. But the shimmer pool is sealed. Farewell, my son, and farewell, Nightwings. Dalbert bows to everyone, slowly, and then walks away. Almer earned back his freedom. Accept this, for it is done.
Godspeed, Alma Oldheart. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet continue for a while.
Even so, I don't feel bad. Almer might not be the best up above, but here's the thing. Almer was born in the downside. He doesn't know about the Commonwealth. He won't like it up there. He won't accept it. The sin and the corruption, he'll fight against it. He may be instrumental in our plan, as of yet. Traitor's Flight. Give me those hops. Oh boy, the big Bertrude is coming for you. The strange designs of the 8 scribes, their everlasting sorceries are strong within this land, and we shall yet make further use of them, we think. Greater Blast, Sun Blast. Give me that Sun Blast.
The 8 scribes gave
I knew you could do it,
freedom
Almer.
so
I
that
just
we
knew you
may
could do
yet
it.
have
I think
ours.
I always knew, except this is not what anybody wanted. Except the scribes. They must have wanted it this way. They must have wanted it this way, because if not, why else would it have happened? Why else? Why else? Don't worry, Faye. I'll have you reunited with him before long. Hooey! I'm not crying, you're crying. Fuck off. I was chopping an onion. I got tissue paper in my eyes. Fuck off. Back at the Black Wagon after the outcome of the liberation rites against the Fate, this night hath shown us little favor. I'm to bed, so just the same for all of you. Although you did not succeed in liberating Faye, there is some consolation. The rite shall continue, and before long, you will have another chance. Then Volfred asks the group to gather. You sense you know what he is about to share. Everyone, I must apologize to bring such news as of this late hour, but I felt that you all would wish to know as soon as possible. The context of our plan has changed. He looks about at everyone before revealing to them what the stars have revealed to you both. The stars above are disappearing. They just seem to be fading away one by one, for reasons that the scribes alone may know for certain, though we may all harbor our suspicions. See for yourself if you have any doubt that it is so. A hush falls over your companions, all exhausted from the rite, and now stunned into silence. If this phenomena continues unabated, we have every reason to believe it shall. Then, the rite shall cease when the stars no longer shine. Permanently, that is. Your companions exchange glances. You sense negative emotions rising. Confusion, fear. Before I gave you the impression that, should the Nightwings not prevail in the liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so, however, our chances are now numbered. The exact number I've yet to ascertain, but to be quite frank, there are more of us than we have chances left. You sense your fellow exiles are beginning to realize what this means. I know this must be difficult to hear, but it is not to be cause for panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We shall take what opportunities arise and return as many as we can. I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we shall head south again. To Moonlight Alcove. We can discuss this further then. Now please, get some rest. Our path grows harder, though not insurmountable. Not while we stand together. We can still prevail. The group disperses. Some whisper in hushed tones. Others turn to their quarters, speechless. There will be time later to better understand this omen. Later, like next time on Let's Play Pyre. Thank you very much for joining me. If you liked what you saw, like... Oh, wait, no, there's someone who has to speak. Bertrude has something on her mind. You are unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet there she is doing just that. You soon see why. You have observed before that her manner seems to soften to a degree it can whenever Volfred is around. If only I could have seen their faces when... Then, what was your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears they're reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant ink sandalwood. 'Twas the inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. Flame-resistant inks, of course. The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, that they later found a way to burn thy stamping press regardless. Thy written words, they moved us many times, and many others whom we knew there in the southern bogs. No matter, dear Bertrude, what's done is done. At least we made it difficult for them, is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to some new ideas. Perhaps. My words would not have reached near half as many were it not for you. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I'm ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks shall not be necessary, Sandalwood. Well, you shall have to take them from me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping me to fulfill a modest author's dreams. What good's a stamping press without good inks? No good at all. They exchange a laugh at this, but then, even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us, is that not so? Bertrude. Nay, we understand full well. Thou needst not further explain thyself. There are different kinds of love, Bertrude. On that account, there has nothing to teach us, Sandalwood. They each remain silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are. They act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed to have you in my life. Back in the Commonwealth and here as well. I mean that. Although, I know that it is not enough. At first, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this anyway, but then... Nay, Sandalwood. It is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past you as she goes. Bulford soon turns away, as well, politely bidding you a good evening. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from each other. That's the game's way of telling you, if they end up in the same place by the end of the game, there will be a sort of synergy between them. But, you know, sometimes that's not always meant to be. But that being said, I have defeated Delbert Oldheart in the past. And her words, "'tis enough," harken back to what he says, if you should defeat him. Almer's spirits are crushed, and he says, "We tried our best, Father, but it wasn't enough." And Delbert just says, "No, my boy, it was more than enough." Good night, everyone.